Hello, welcome to the world of LuitBiz. LuitBiz is a business application suite which has a lot of different applications like document management, business process management, CRM, HRM, corporate communication, etc., which can help companies streamline their entire business processes. In this video, I'm going to show you how regulatory departments of pharmaceutical companies can benefit from the modified version of LuitBiz DMS. LuitBiz DMS, the document management module of LuitBiz, has been modified to meet the requirements of the regulatory departments of various pharmaceutical companies to manage their dossiers and agreements. Before we start the demo, a couple of things about LuitBiz. LuitBiz is completely responsive, which means that it fits all devices. Whether it's a smartphone or a tablet or a computer, you can access LuitBiz from any of these devices without downloading any mobile apps to run the application. Now this is the login screen of LuitBiz, and once you log in, you get into the main dashboard of LuitBiz. LuitBiz, as I mentioned earlier, has a lot of different modules, but today I'm going to show you only the modified version of the document management module of LuitBiz, which is called LuitBiz DMS, for the regulatory departments of pharmaceutical industries. Now, once I click on this documents module, I enter into the documents dashboard of LuitBiz DMS, and on the dashboard itself, we have all the functionalities that are required by the regulatory department people to manage the dossiers and agreements. Now, all the links that are necessary are available right here, and each screen of LuitBiz has an audio guide. You see this audio player out here. Once you click on it, the audio guide starts playing and guides you through all the functionalities that can be done on that particular screen. In addition to that, each screen also has a link to video guides. So once you click on this link, all the video guides open up, and then it shows you how you're going to work on the different functionalities of LuitBiz DMS. Now, to create folders, in this system, users are divided into different groups, with each group having a leader. The admin makes all these groups and divides and puts users and group leaders into the different groups. Now, the group leaders can actually create folders using this link, and once the folder is created, he or she can assign access privileges to the various users, whether they can view or they can modify, or they have full permission, or they can just upload new documents to that folder. All these privileges are provided by the group leader. To upload documents, you can click on upload file or upload scan file. This system has a built-in OCR, using which it indexes all the scan files and makes it searchable. So the scan files can be uploaded using this link, and normal files can be uploaded using this link. And you can upload file in any format, whether it's a PDF or a Microsoft Word format or audio, video, AutoCAD. You can upload files in any format apart from exe files. You can list the files out here, and you can search for files out here. LuitBiz has a lot of different search functionalities. It has full text search, it has tagging search. You can define your own metadata and search. You can search through document knowledge base, because each document has an associated knowledge base. You can store all the knowledge pertaining to the document or the dossier or the agreement out here. Now, to list the files, you can just click on the different the file out there, and you can actually you can view the file from out there. So suppose, let me open a file. So let's say this is a file. Once I click on the name of the file, I go to the document detail page of the file. To view the document, I can just click on view document, and I can view the document of that particular file. I can view the complete details of that file. It has also a built-in version control mechanism where you can download the document, make modifications if you have the privileges to do so, and you can actually upload the next version of the file, and all the different versions of the file will be maintained in the same database. So nothing is lost. You can view all the versions of the file in the document history section. It has several other functionalities, like you can add related documents, you can send documents for approval, you can have multiple people, multiple step approval. So all these dossiers and agreements, it can go through this whole process of version control and approval. And once the document is completely approved, so it can be made into a dossier right from the document detail page, or into an agreement right from the document detail page. So if I make this document into a dossier, I just put in a dossier name, Suppose this is the name of the dossier, and I create the dossier and I put it up here. So now if I go to view dossiers and agreements, I can see that this particular dossier has been added. So I can view the dossier out here, and I can click on the name of the dossier and view it. So now suppose I want to share this dossier with some of my clients, so where they need to actually get it approved from the different respective agencies. So I will go and share dossier, because in LuitBiz DMS we also allow you to have another type of view, two different types of view users. One is a QA user, the other is the client user. Suppose I want to client or customer user, suppose I want to share this dossier with this customer user called Mary, and also with, say, let's say this QA user called Virat. And if I want to have a print or download option with the PDF document, I can say yes or no. Suppose let it have a print or download option, and will the dossier be shared for a finite period of time or forever? Suppose I say it is going to be shared only for a finite period of time. If I say finite period of time, I need to say till which date it would be shared. So let's say it would be shared till, say, this date, and then I click on submit. So once I do so, now this dossier has been shared with these two people, like as I can see here, and they also intimated informed via email that something has been shared with them. So now if I log out as this particular user, the regulatory department user, and log in as the customer user, let's say Mary, I enter the interface of the customer. So this is the customer interface, and I see that this dossier has been shared with me. If I have any questions regarding this dossier, I can post a question here, and the first user who was actually shared the dossier with me would be getting this question, and he or she can answer it, and this question answer thread can go on, and you can have as many question and answers required, because dossier approval is a long process. It goes through several years, and there might be so much of interaction going during this period of time, which can be captured out here. Now, after the dossier has been approved by a certain drug approval agency, the client can then upload the dossier out here for the regulatory department person, and he or she can enter the agency name, country, client, registration number, etc. And after this dossier is uploaded by the client, the first user gets notified, the regulatory department user gets notified, and he or she can then share it again with this approved dossier, because one dossier would be sent to several clients. So each and every client can get it approved by different agencies and upload it back to the system. And once it is uploaded back to the system, the regulatory department users can share it with the QA department users, and then they can use it for production users. So similarly for agreements, the regulatory department users can actually upload the agreements, and it can be viewed by the customer users, and whenever a payment is due for the customer users, they can view it, and regulatory department users can also update the payments that has been received during various stages of the development, because there will be around 4 or 5 stages during the process of the agreement where they need to receive payments, or where the customer needs to give payments, and all these notifications would be available. So this helps regulatory departments in pharmaceutical companies to actually streamline the dossier creation and the sharing process. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please give us a shout at info@luitinfotech.com or LuitBiz support at luitinfotech.com. Thank you for watching.